So let me start on the presentation part. So I'm Animesh Giradkar, product manager for AI in fintech scenarios and payments and other use cases. Is my screen still visible properly?
It's getting blurred in between.
I think now it should be fine.
Yes, sir. It's
Yeah.
fine.
So let's go ahead. Primarily, I work in a capacity of a product manager. If some of you know what product manager does, it's like we build the products and the features that are needed for a particular user. So for the longest time, I've been working in this payments, subscription billing, and a commerce space. And herein, money movement and orders, refunds, and any kind of fund transfer or transaction is a major part. And even in my internal logs, I see finance teams, legal teams, they have a heavy adoption of AI toolings. So what I want you guys to take from this session is hands-on experience on few AI tools and what differentiates a good prompt from a simple prompt and how do we optimize for using a tools that are free tiered. So many of the AI tools currently offer free usage limits for a day or so in terms of credits. And we'll try to see what we can build in those particular aspects. I take care. See, this is what I want to structure. I'll start and speak around what all we have currently, AI capabilities, what are tools I have been using, and I even want to know what are tools you guys have been using. And post that, I'll slightly touch upon how we prompt the, let's say, AI LLM models so that we get the desired output in the limits that we have for our plans or something. We can't just get on to maximum plans for simple use cases. We need to optimize our prompts as well. Then we'll be looking at to build a simple budget tracking app for our personal use using a tool named Lovable. How many of you have heard about this tool named Lovable? Anyone? Okay. So no one has heard or used a tool named Lovable? Is it so? Like you can also type in on comments. I'll
No, sir.
monitor. Okay. It will be interesting build in that case. And finally, as we find time, we'll have a look at how we can build Google Sheets using AI prompts. I believe most of you have used Google Sheets for one or the other use cases. But have you used Gemini inside of Google Sheets? Is this more like AI prompting in the particular tool? Any of you?
Yes.
Okay. That'll be interesting. Let's move forward in that case. Okay. I quickly want to have a input from you guys in the chat. What AI tools have you used? I believe some of you told that we have used ChatGPT. I think Claude, someone mentioned. But I'd like to have more of a list of what you have explored. Maybe someone has explored Emergent, someone has explored Codex, Claude Code, Claude Design, DeepSeek, Manus, anyone. I just want to know what all tools you have exposure to as of now. Gemini, Nano Banana for image generation, ChatGPT Sora for video generation, and anything. Can you guys quickly drop messages on the chat so that I can have a look? Is that, is chat enabled visible for you? Is there some restriction?
It says it's a direct message. This is faculty, so it's not user.
Okay, you can just speak up, not an issue. Just open your mic and speak up. And I'll appreciate that as well.
I have used I have used like few AI tools, the most common ones like ChatGPT, Gemini. I am about to start or learn about Claude right now because it has a separate section called Claude Skills.
Yes.
So I believe it has things which can help a beginner student learn how to use AI in finance. And most of the time till now, I have used most of the AI tools for school purposes, like a daily agenda or uh, a timetable purpose. And when it comes to money decisions, it helped me in how to have a planned investment with multiple ways of earning income, like if it's an SIP or a stock, or how do you legally go ahead with any decision.
That's an interesting use case even I had explored earlier with the Zerodha MCP. But we can talk on that soon. So anyone else would like to speak up and tell how they have been using AI in the use cases quickly? I don't want to name call anyone. That looks more like a college class. I would prefer not have that. Speak up, please, please be candid and comfortable speaking. If you're not comfortable with camera, just open the mic and speak up. I'll appreciate that.
Some of the AI tools which I used is like for PPT, I use Gamma, Slideshow,
Okay.
and Claude also. It's also good for making PPTs. And the other one, which is most common, Gemini, Perplexity, and ChatGPT. Yeah.
Okay. I believe I have also used Gamma and Perplexity for some financial modeling part. And the PPT you're seeing right now has been made with to and fro conversation with Claude. So yes, that stands. Claude is good. And if you happen to explore more, yes,
I made
please.
a PPT with the Claude, and it doesn't look like it's made with AI tool or something. It's just to give a good prompt, and it gives a very good PPT.
Okay. So if you find a quick time by the end of the session, I'll walk you through how I use Claude for these and how I've added presets or how I use projects and all. So that you guys, if you happen to use Claude in detail, you can have a look. Okay. And I'll appreciate a few more people speaking up because that helps me set the tempo of how I should speak and what are the things I should explain and all. Thanks, Divesh, and thanks, Simranji. Someone else, please speak up. I want to keep it interactive.
Hello.
Hello, hi, Abhay. Please tell me.
Yes, I have used Claude and ChatGPT mainly for my research assignments in college,
Okay,
and
okay,
Gamma for PPT generation.
okay. I think Gamma has been good discoverability across PPT parts, but I believe you guys must have been using the free versions, right?
Yes, sir.
And if I happen to ask, like everyone in general, what would you rate your confidence using these AI tools? Like if 1 to 5, just speak up. Like 3, 4, 5, you have not even used any. So
I would rate myself as a three because
okay,
uh, the reason three is because I have tried various prompts and I like try to analyze if I give this type of prompt, how would it answer me back? So with various questions, and I feel I'm pretty confident with the tools, but I still need to learn like more and discover.
I feel that'll be a like, arms hand race because you're always catching up with what the AI tools are releasing and new features. Anyone else also want to speak up? Abhay, Simanjit, Dipesh, the top names I'm seeing. Nanjesh, Dhruv, Aryan. I don't want to call the names, but then again, you guys are a
Sir,
little bit
I
silent right now.
sir, can I speak, sir?
Yes, please, please.
Sir, I would rate 4 because I had used ChatGPT, Gemini. Sometimes Gemini won't give correct answers for me because sometimes I cannot ask because ChatGPT had helped me so much for the event speech, for Thanksgiving speech and welcoming speech. So I would give 4.
That's great. That's great. So we'll move forward. So I think you guys covered most of the tools, and some of you also mentioned that you have used, like you have exposure to Lovable, ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini. I think are the top user portals. And Gemini inside of Google Sheets is something we'll explore today hands-on. What like how do you think AI? What do you use AI like? Do you consider it as a copilot, or do you consider it as just as another chatbot or something? Because to me, how I look is my output that I get from AI is as good as my ability to prompt it. If I'm able to define in detail what all things I need, then that AI chat will do the web search, will get the relevant resources, and synthesize of what it's relevant for me, rather than just giving a generic answer. Can some of you tell me what kind of prompt you ask? Let's say, I think, Nanjesh, you mentioned that you used it for writing a speech or something, right? Introductory speech and thank note speech. Can you tell me what kind of prompt did you give? But very simply.
So just simple prompt like write a speech on
Hmm.
whatever the topic is.
Complete. Tell. Write a speech on uh, what Thanksgiving for farewell for seniors or for
Like
college or something. How do you?
prepare a speech for my
Hmm.
college farewell,
Okay.
then write my topics which I have to
Okay.
include,
Okay.
and I will also give the timings and the words limit also.
Okay. So you mentioned that this is what like a 500 words or something, and I need to complete it in
Yes.
15 to 20 minutes. And then did you also happen to give the language of preference or
Uh,
addressing few of the dignitaries? on the stage or something like that?
I will also give the prompt like use only simple language, not so complicated, so that I can
Okay.
remember that.
Okay. When you go on to the next section, we have a simple rule of thumb to how we can give a prompt, and then we'll revisit this prompt again, your speech prompt. And even we can make new prompts.
And I will use also that after making so many prompts, then I can also give the prompt that make one master prompt for that. Then the GPT or Claude that makes a final master prompt. That will be so useful for
Fair,
final.
fair. Okay. So, okay, most of you are aware with the tools. Let's go forward. Okay. So one thing I like to, kind of flag when it comes to financials use cases, ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini, these are all really good for text-based image generation, wherein you specifically know what kind of things you want to create. But for numbers, sometimes there's a concern with how AI interprets numbers and how it calculates. So, for example, recently I was calculating some uh, like e-commerce use cases, and I asked the AI to give me a query and data for refunds percentage. So it gave me some formula on a simple Excel sheet and data, and the result was the refund percentage were greater than 100%. So my first thought was, how can refund percentage for a particular 30 days, let's say on Amazon or Flipkart, can be greater than 100%? So then I had a look at the formula, what exactly it was doing, like numerator upon denominator. What it was doing was, it was aggregating earlier orders as well for the refunds and current 30 days orders as well for the refunds. So it was making a basic elemental mistake of the time frame. Had I not flagged it, it would have just made the calculations. So things like that. Sometimes you need to guide AI on what particular kind of outputs you want, like this use case. Verifiability of number will always be a concern because someone has posted it on, let's say, Twitter, Reddit, LinkedIn, or any other website. But how do you know that that particular website sources are reliable? Just because a particular portal has published it doesn't make it reliable. So you need to make sure that you validate the data in a way that the source of truth is something verified. And okay, let's do the quick thing. You guys can just open up any AI chat you prefer, Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, Manus, anything. I'll suggest you guys try all two, three different and try to get this number. What was Zepto exact net profit last year, or maybe ask net losses last year? Any variation of this. I particularly use Zepto because Zepto is a private company, so data might be misplaced. If I use a public company, we already have their quarterly filing, so it will be accurate. But for this, we need to understand what different AI models approach. So please try the query and tell me what are the results I'm getting. I'm waiting for you guys.
It gives Zepto has not yet turned a net profit for the last reported financial year. It gives 3,367.3 crores.
Rosen,
And
IIM,
then,
and
yeah,
this
in
is the
IIM,
result. This is the result from
this is from Gemini.
okay Gemini. And someone else has tried with Gemini.
Yes, it has the same result, and ChatGPT also has the same result. Like the numbers are same.
Okay. And what's the sources they are saying they are using? Is it any news reportings or any particular financial portals or their actual
They're
website?
using Angel One and BW Retail World.
Okay, so that's a private entity reporting the data. So can we
Yeah.
trust it?
Not to the fullest extent, but then for assumption purposes, yes.
And has someone tried with, let's say, Claude?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what kind of result is it giving to you?
Same. Zapto is a private company, and Zapto's net income for financial year 2025 2024 was 3,367 crore,
Okay,
and for 25 revenue for is 9,366 crore. And it uses
9,366. Okay, so even I tried with Claude, and the numbers are slightly up and down, mostly on 9,668.8, and source is Angel One. And
my sources are Wikipedia
okay, so
and
Wikipedia is publicly
that's
editable. So
the company chat also.
yes, that is easily manipulable if you happen to change Wikipedia edits. Let's move forward. Any interesting other responses? I think someone raised hand. Yes, Divesh, please.
So now we gave this prompt as Zepto's last year or last quarter's profit, right? So, but then whenever a person does financial modeling, he just goes through the 3 financial statements. So he wouldn't be asking this question, right?
I'm not getting what you're trying to ask. This is very like example basis. Obviously, when you're doing financial modeling, I'll plug in all my balance sheets, my cash flows, and all the dot either CSV or XLS, and I'll most likely using Claude connector. This was just to tell why AI hallucinates and how sources are important and how different LLMs can prioritize different kinds of sources. So if one LLM prioritizes, let's say, assume Wikipedia, that's a crowdsource source of truth. It might not be as accurate as compared to, let's say, Angel One or something. So these are two different aspects. I got your point. Okay, let's have a look at how we prompt. Currently, we have been using simple one-liner prompts, and based on the results we get, we are trying to iterative on what exact changes we want. But if sometimes I want to one shot a particular activity, so that my prompt I provide as input has maximum context and my expectations is set upfront, how we can do it. So this is very simple, let's say, structure you can follow: role, context, task, and format. So first of all, you define what kind of role you want to get output from. So for this scenario, I might tell that you are my personal budget planner or my personal financial planner, and I'm a student. I'm earning. Uh, Someone saying something? Okay, cool. So I have this particular income sources. I do freelancing. I have 20K to 30K monthly income. I want to have a personal tool that I use for tracking my expenses and income. A simple, very tool, budgeting. And I'm expecting a simple ledger kind of approach wherein I add expenses or income, and I have a bird's eye view of quarterly, monthly, daily, weekly. So can we have someone make a prompt with this structure for any other use case? Someone like to speak up?
So please come again.
Okay. You want to speak up something, Devesh?
You were saying something. I didn't pay attention for it.
I was
Can you just
saying,
repeat it?
I'd like few of you to try and speak up a prompt in this format. You give like the chat assistant a role. Okay, you are my health advisor, something like that. And you say that I'm a 21 years old who is fitness conscious and I want to, let's say, gain some muscle or reduce my weight or whatever your goals are. Or maybe I want, stronger shoulders or something like that. And then you tell them, okay, you create a diet plan for me or you create a tool for me that will help me track my, nutrients. And I expect let's say tabular arrangement or an infographic that's evolving, something like that. So I'd like few of you to try thinking on this format and creating a prompt.
May I?
Yes, please.
Like I have also done digital marketing, so I'll relate the prompt with that.
Yes,
Like
please.
I'm a digital marketer and I'm like 19 years old and I'm fresher. I have no experience yet, hands-on experience. I have done everything on demo basis. I got a client, like he wants me to grow his social platforms by 2x, but I don't have a hands-on experience on ads and Google Ads. So can you suggest me some very effective ways or how I should frame the ads so it gives me the effective results?
I believe your prompt covered all the factors that we are considering here. Just sequencing will like to share. So earlier in the earlier of the prompt, you started that I'm a learning. So that is what your context is. First of all, we are setting the role for the AI assistant. So maybe you can call something like to the chat assistant that you are a expert in social media growth hacking or performance marketing and growing via Google Ads or UGC content and all. So you have set the context for the AI chat. Then you tell your context, ki, I am this, I'm working for a client. I'm working for a client and I need to 2x their particular social media followership engagement metrics within, let's say, a month or so. Then you tell them, ki, the AI chat that I want to AI chat to give a framework to me that will help me plan within this and also include the fact that I might not be aware about Google Ad tool or other editing tools or something like that. And then the format, if you want any particular format. Can you try again, Simanji?
Yeah, sure. So
Yes, Devish. Let Simanji come in, then we'll come to you. Works?
Yeah.
Please continue, Simanji.
okay. like you are a good digital marketer, and you are a fresher and you don't have a hands-on experience on ads, meta ads, Google ads, but you have worked on demo basis, and you got a client like who ask you to generate their sales or like followers or social media platforms to grow by 2x or 3x. So can you suggest some ways by which I can apply the ad in that way that it gives more engagement to the client and grow their platforms?
Fair, fair. That sounds good enough. Can work on this when we go to Lovable. Okay, Divesh, I think you would say something. Divesh, I believe you're on to saying something. You can please speak up.
Yes, uh,
Yes.
I tried as a health advisor. So I asked, yeah, I'm a health advisor and I am 80 kilos currently.
Hmm.
I want to have a fit body. So give me a full content for me to proceed and what should I do to reduce my weight? Give the data in a tabular manner.
Okay, that prompts like sounds good. And did you happen to also give any particular weight targets or something like that?
I
And
didn't
a
give
time
any weight
frame?
target,
Okay,
but then it actually gave me a suggestion of losing 0 point like zero point 0.5 or 1 kilo per week. So
okay,
yeah.
fair, fair. So anyone else wants to give a try at this prompting format? I'd love to hear from few more people as well.
Hello.
Hello, hi Dipesh, please.
Yes, sir. I have also asked the same thing that you are a fitness advisor and have to gain some muscles and
Okay,
asked to give a perfect diet plan.
and
Then
yeah,
it is gave me a muscle gain vegetarian diet plan of eating that diet perfectly and working out.
okay. Can you like spell your complete prompt once?
You are a fitness advisor.
Okay,
I want to gain some muscles. Gain some muscles and give me a perfect diet plan for it.
okay, okay. So I think you did very well on the role part. You did good on the context part as well. And you merged the task plus format. So you ask, give a perfect plan. So maybe you can define on what exactly you need here. Maybe give me a weekly plan on diet and my physical exercise or something, or nutrient by nutrient food choices, something like that. So can you try again? Do you want to try again?
Okay. Okay, I will try it.
Sir,
Yes, yes, Samjit.
like we are framing the prompt to give to the AI chatbots or the tools, but
Yes,
on this other side, we also have an option like we can give them just a simple like what we want to say in our language, and the AI generates the prompt, a very good prompt according to
yes,
itself. Like then, what's
yes,
the like? What's the difference between these? Like, can't we go with that option,
yes. We can go with that as well.
or this is a more
This
effective?
is this is a more effective when you start.
Okay.
What we can do is you can also use multiple AI chats. One AI chat for generating the prompt. That is what we call the meta prompt or the system prompt. You are saying the part. So you ask AI to generate a prompt on your behalf and add all the details that you might have not upfront presented, and then you can use it as a form filler kind of a thing. Let's say, for example, wherein the health part was mentioned, what we can do is I can say AI that create me a prompt acting as a health advisor. I give it a prompt that you are a extremely specialized health advisor for losing weight or gaining muscles, and I am someone who's aged 23, 24, and I want to have a muscular structure and reduce my fat and reduce my weight. I want you to create for me a diet plan that defines exact 3 meals a day with all the nutrients, carbs, proteins, macros, everything. And I want a tabular targets, and I also want a way to input to every meal and how I had food items and auto calculate something like this. Then this is my prompt. This is my prompt. GPT or Claude will give an extremely detailed prompt, and that will always be better than just giving that help me lose weight.
Okay.
Yes, Divesh, you say raise hand.
So the same thing which you said, but then I
Hmm.
didn't give it as a prompt. So when the answer which it gave me in that everything is mentioned which you said. So like daily calories should be 2,000 to 2,200 calories, target of allocation, and protein intake, carbohydrates, everything is being given.
Okay. So you're mentioning that you can just skip the meta prompt and give a simplistic prompt, right?
Yeah.
Okay. what you can do is try with interchangeably LLMs and compare it. You'll see the difference. For this
There
simple
will
use
be difference,
cases,
yeah.
yes, for simple use cases, you might not be able to observe, but if you happen to build, let's say, large systems, let's say I built my personal website and I also worked on few like B2B SaaS platforms via this. So my initial prompt, I make into a 400, 500 lines of detailed prompt. I read it line by line digitally and then I edit it. So that results reflects in it. For a simple conversational chat, it's okay, but when you are building something, it matters. Okay.
Understood.
Someone else want to take a try at how we build prompts? Okay, if no one's there, let's move ahead with our tool that we want to try. Okay, this is just a sample prompt. I think we covered it in a way also. The more context we provide, the better results we get. This is the left side prompt that I think Simranjeet and Divesh, you mentioned. Ki, I just make me a budget tracker, and it will give, obviously it will ask for questions or ki, what's your monthly income or what's your monthly expenses and all. But if I can upfront give it, I can form my thoughts better and I can plan it better. So my next iteration is more closer to what I want to do. So this is the part I mentioned, ki you need to tell explicitly ki what kind of expertise you want. Like you are a personal financial advisor or you are a health expert or like, so that ChatGPT or Claude has that kind of a point of view. And are you guys aware about what system prompts mean? Okay, I'll quickly
No,
touch upon it of why our prompts matters. So what happens is whenever you ask ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini a particular thing, it goes back to their LLMs. LLM process it, and the more detailed your initial prompt, the more better it maps to a system prompt that's backend creates. Might sound technical, but basically from the very start, with additional context, the LLM can narrow down what kind of output it wants to do for your query. So let's move on to building a simple budget tracking app. How many have used Lovable here? I think I asked in the start, but few of you mentioned you have used, not used. Sure, okay.
No, sir. I heard first time.
Okay. Anyone else has used or tracked at any time? And there are many people in the meeting. Many of you are
No,
not
sir.
speaking up, just sitting. I'll appreciate you guys interact more. Shall I just keep calling names? Would you guys prefer that? Prabjot, Dharva, Aditya, Kinjal, Piyush, Aditya, Manoj, Dhruv, Abhay. You guys just speak up. I'll appreciate. Okay, let's go to lovable.com. Guys, can quickly open it.
So why is it named as Lovable?
Because it is very UI friendly. Maybe I'll have to ask the founders. The UI UX it creates is very aesthetic. It all matters. So have you guys opened it? Should I just drop the URL? It's
Yes.
lovable.dev.dashboard. You'll have to quickly log in with your Google. And, I'll wait for you guys to log in so I can start. This will be the landing page. I believe you guys are logging into it, right?
Yes, sir.
So can you share the link?
Yes, just I'm not sure if the chat is open. I think chat is disabled by default. Can you guys quickly Google search lovable.dev? Which is like the first website lovable.dev. Just do. You guys able to access it?
Yes, sir. I completed the sign-in process.
Yes, please complete and tell me once you are signed up. Other guys who haven't spoken up till now or haven't even opened the camera, I'll appreciate you guys, being active part of this activity. You'll enjoy it. That's what I believe. And can keep on exploring other use cases with this tool. tell me once two of you have
Yes, sir,
onboarded,
we are
and then
Done, sir.
I like to have more people who have confirmed and logged into the website. It's lovable.dev, or simply Google search on Lovable, Lovable, and you'll be there.
Ready, sir.
Okay,
Done, sir.
Desh is there. Okay, more people, please. I want it to be
Done,
interactive,
sir.
and
It's done.
so I'd like you guys to use a simple prompt to build a personal budget tracker app using the role, context, task, and format kind of a prompt. So tell me once you're on the chat where you can write a prompt. And here there are two different modes. One is discuss before building, one is make changes directly. Currently, this is a free plan, so we'll go directly to the build mode, because if we use the plan mode, it will just expire our credits, free credits that we have on login. So please tell me what kind of prompts you guys are typing in. I'd like to hear a few prompts before we go ahead and build it.
With me a fitness app for my day-to-day
Okay,
activities and
okay.
uh,
Can you try again
for,
with okay, build me a fitness app. You need to define what your definition of fitness app is.
like a table of contents, like a tick mark for what all activities should be done, like the different workouts. So in the app, I should have different workouts, and each day will be assigned a workout, and I should have a tick button or a box to like fill in, and a yes or no, something like that.
And okay, you can try this app on Lovable. Someone else has other ideas they like to build, maybe from the earlier prompts they had. They're basically trying to build some kind of a tool that we can use on a daily basis. If you're not getting any complex ideas, we can simply go with a to-do list app. That's the simplest thing you can do. But I'll appreciate interesting and even whimsy ideas. Please.
Hello.
Yes, Deepesh, tell me.
So we can ask that AI to make a daily. We can say an app that we can use daily for the expenses. We can
Yes,
daily
yes,
expenses, and we can say that to show the expenses at the end of the month.
yes. So can you like structure a prompt for it and type on Lovable?
Yes, again.
I had a preset prompt if you want for reference. My screen is shared and you can take reference from this. But I'll appreciate you adding additional elements to this. Let's say I have written here living in Mumbai. Maybe you can add living in Hyderabad, Bangalore, Gurgaon, Delhi, so that the expenses or the city's expense requirements are different. Additionally, I have taken simple numbers like 25K per month and 8K expenses. Maybe you can add some sliders that my earning is not 25K, but somewhere near 20 to 30K because I'm freelancing or something like that. And fixed expenses are, let's say, 5K, but I have a variable expense that goes from 3K to 8K depending on month to month. So try to make it more complex and see what kind of flexibility the tools provides. So I believe we should start prompting. So are you guys all on some kind of this interface on Lovable?
Yes.
And it's not
Yes.
necessary to do this budget tracker, as Divesh was referring another use case for health tracking. I think Simranjeet mentioned another use case for performance marketing and social media growth. Maybe Simranjeet, you can try for a social media growth strategy, a tool that helps you track your analytics or something like that. And I like few more ideas coming in from everyone. So, would like to speak up?
So,
Yes, please.
hello, sir. What I did is, after the prompt which I gave on Gemini, I took that answer and placed it on Lovable, and
Okay, we can do that.
and like then gave a prompt saying with these like with the information above, generate an app, and the app specifics, like it should be a dark theme app with motivational codes on it, and it should be looking aesthetic, and it should be a multi-friendly and checklist app.
Okay. Okay. Let's add an additional step. Let's go to your choice of AI chat and create a detailed prompt. The initial prompt we give should be in the format of role, context, task, and format we expect. And then let's see what kind of. I'm going on to Claude. I'll appreciate everyone trying different tools: ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Manus, whatever your choice and regularity. So let's see. I believe you guys are typing in prompts, the AI chats or Lovable. I would appreciate some kind of a heads up that you guys are doing it. Please speak up.
Yes.
And once we are done, I would appreciate you guys maybe sharing your screen or something so that we can see what different use cases have been built.
So my app is ready.
Okay. Do you want to share it?
Yeah.
So I'll get my prompt. Let me withdraw my screen. Okay. You have sharing access?
Yeah, I do.
Let's have a look at your prompt, and meanwhile I'll get mine also built. And I believe others are also trying, and I'll appreciate few of you also having to look and build the apps.
So is my screen visible?
Yes, I can see your Lovable. Left, I can see your prompt video, and the right, I can see a preview build.
Yes, sir. So this is the prompt. Actually,
Okay.
this is the answer which has been given by Gemini.
So you
So
got a pretty huge, let's say, prompt from the AI. Did you
yeah,
happen to skim through what the prompt said? Because I can see a few jargon concepts like this LISs, cardio target. I'm not so sure about what they mean, but are you aware about what they mean?
yeah.
Okay. So would you like to
So
walk through the prompt, what you gave, what Gemini gave, and how it built? And I'll
yes, sir.
appreciate few of more other people also having their prompts and Lovable ready so we can have a look.
The first thing is I asked it like the health advisor, the before prompt which I gave it, and then it gave me an answer like this. So it started as from the nutrition and weight loss strategy. So it gave me a strategy where per week I'll be losing 1 kilo, and my daily consumption of food, the calories should be between 2000 to 2200. And within that, it gave me what all should I consume, like from proteins, carbohydrates, dietary fats, etc. And with that also it gave me the quantity basis. So as you can see over here, for protein intake, it said 160 to 180 grams daily, crucial for keeping your muscles mass intact during a deficit. So deficit is basically like a diet plan or a cut on the number of intakes or the amount of food you consume. So for each part of the dietary plan, it gave me the number of grams I should consume. And after that, for the workout architecture, so the different types of body workouts, I have selected a V-taper workout. So to create a V-taper workout, usually they
Okay.
focus on the upper
I'll
body.
stop you. Okay. We're getting too much into jargon. Let's concentrate more on the building part.
Yeah.
Minimize, can you shift on the screen part where the preview is available?
This one?
Yes. Drag this somewhere left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it visible?
Yes, it's visible. So
Yeah.
what all actions you can take in this?
So can you repeat again?
What all actions can you take in this? That's what I want to ask.
Actions. So over here, there's a checklist. So
Okay.
daily discipline today. So if I click on this, if I'm done with everything, it shows like out of how many tasks are done for a day. So out of
Okay.
8 tasks, currently I completed 3 tasks, which is 38%. So
Okay.
after doing all the tasks, it shows 100%. So I'm done with the daily discipline. All the tasks are over. And then after that, it shows me each day what type of workout should I do. So as today is Saturday, I should do
Okay.
arms plus light cardio, and it gives me how many reps and how many repetitions. So how many repetitions and sets I should do. So these are the workouts.
So
And
all these things you have added in a static way in the prompt, right?
yeah,
Let's say I missed on Tuesday, Wednesday. On Monday I did my lats and Tuesday, Wednesday I miss. Now tell me what should I do on Thursday so that my Tuesday and Wednesday miss is somehow compounded and my Thursday also isn't missed. Maybe I'll decrease few repetitions or I'll do less exercises. Have you thought that kind of a thinking for that?
so
That's the thing we need to think while building app because then your app just becomes a static thing. It's more like a pen paper thing that tells you what to do. But what if I miss particular things? Even here, daily discipline, this is more like a just a to-do list segment in your particular app. What if I want to build a streak tracker or something like that? I have a graph running that tells me which days I had a 10K steps. And if I miss 2 days, what do I need to do on the next 3 days? And it also cross-checks with on what that particular day, what all exercise I did. If on that particular day I'm doing legs, I shouldn't be targeting 20K steps. So that should be cross-synced. Currently, your whole app is, in silos and the components on the same page are not working with each other. That's the thing. And again, you're expecting key here itself, you'll come on a daily basis and you'll update. Maybe you also want other interfaces to be integrated, let's say WhatsApp or email or any other choice of interfaces, Telegram that provides to create bots. these are a few things we can have a look. And let's go to the top. Like, okay. So this created more like a landing page rather than a utility tool. The primary
Yeah.
the space on the top is being utilized by a code that's necessarily not helping me track. I could have had a simple one-liner on very top here itself, and then I could have the metrics and the add CTA of what I want to do very much on the top. Okay, this is a desktop interface, right? Try clicking on
Yes,
there
sir.
on a mobile interface because you might not open this on desktop. You might like to open on a mobile web. Okay, so
Okay.
is it like imagine this is a laptop, but if you're using this on a phone, what are your buttons and all size looking? You can look on that as well. Okay, I'll suggest you publish this and try using it for some time, and we'll also have some other tools. Meanwhile, someone else would also like to share.
Hello.
Hello, hi Dipesh. You'd like to share,
Yes,
please?
I have texted the easiest prompt that I can take.
Yes.
That
Please share. I'll like to have a look on what it built, and
I will share my screen.
yes. Meanwhile, Dipesh, you can publish the app. There's an icon on the right, and you can have a publicly shareable URL. And maybe you can take feedback from someone and ask them, "Okay, what this works for you and what I actually would like to add it."
Yes, I'm doing that. Yeah.
Okay, I
Is my
think,
screen visible, sir?
yes, Dipesh, sorry. Yes, Dipesh, I can see your screen. I can see okay, interesting name, Paisa Pal. Track every rupee, build money habits. Fair. Spend today, amount food. Okay, add new expense. Okay, let's try a user journey on this. From the top, try adding,
Yes, sir.
like enter an amount, select a category, add some amount, 100, 200, whatever. Did you provide this presets yourself, the category, or did it auto detect? I believe these are auto detected ones.
Yes, auto.
Correct. So I think in the prompt you must have mentioned some kind of a Mumbai or Maharashtra.
Yes, Maharashtra.
So that's why it showed Vada Pav. Had maybe
Yeah.
you selected some kind of a like South Indian category or North Indian, it might have added a nudge for a different kind of food item. So that's something we didn't explicitly tell the AI, but it did on its own. Okay. Click on the calendar. How's the date format? The calendar icon is not working.
No.
Should click on it. Okay. I think we covered the prompt that we need a calendar selector as well. Is it just simple input based typing?
Yes.
Okay, it's working. Fair, it's working. So let's select a date. Okay, it's letting you select a date in the future. And is there any status where I can say that the expense is yet to be paid or to be charged in future? Because if you're actually making a tool that you need to distribute across users, you'll have some kind of a use case wherein I can't add an expense in future. I can only add a mandate, like for subscription, let's say like Netflix and all. So this validations we need to think through when we're doing. Obviously, this is like a very initial V1 stage MVP, but have like this thoughts running at the back of your mind so that you know when you have to iterate on this simple kind of a project, what next things do you need to add? Okay, that's good. And did you enter it on the expenses because it's showing no expenses yet?
No expenses.
Because I think your expenses got added in May. Check 6/5 was the date format. Okay, it's June itself.
Yes. True.
Did you click on add expense? Okay.
Yes.
Now it's added.
No.
Okay. Do you have option in your app? Do you also have an option to add income like sources?
Yes.
Because
Yes. Yes.
okay,
I was
try
having
adding few more entries. Let's see.
monthly income. I can add.
Is it? Okay, I have few questions here. So you said monthly income or pocket money, but this is a one-time adding you are doing, or is it just a static thing you added?
Just added that.
Because if I write a monthly income, then it's on a recurring basis.
It
What
can
if I
be
do?
pocket money.
Okay.
There
Did
is.
you
It is
happen
given
to
me a
ask if
table. You can save
uh,
well. Let it.
can you click on the preview so that we can see this on a full screen? This on the top there's a preview icon. A blue icon named as preview. Left to it. Just around that. A world icon, to the right of it preview, Let's see. This is how it will look on your desktop view. Desktop view. Correct. Now tell me if I want to add another income sources. one income source is monthly, one income source is I don't know how much I'll get because I'm doing on a freelancing basis. So how do I handle that particular scenario in your current setup? Or what capability would I need to add to handle that in here? Any thoughts you have? Okay. So I think what your prompt restricted in a way was it kept income or the month inflows as a simple static thing across all timelines, and it's not a line item that keeps adding. So that's why you only have this static income as 10,000. Just like you had add an expense, you could have had add an income or add a cash inflow or something like this. And, let's have a look at the mobile view. Can okay, try using it now. Okay, meanwhile, I'll appreciate someone else also being ready with their build app. So we can look at it next. And my app is also getting built. Let's see. It's still in loading. Someone else would like to.
So I published the app. It's
Okay.
done.
Okay, so you'll have a public URL that you can share around with anyone and like your friends and family and ask them ki just use it and tell me the inputs.
Yes.
And I think there's a 24-hour free credit or something system and it resets. Okay, interesting. So, Deepesh, tell me if you have to add one more feature to your current UI, what will you add? Just off the thought.
I will try to add that. Yes, that you said that income thing.
Okay, income thing. Then
Yes.
okay, there's a summary thing you have. Maybe you'd like to add some kind of a trajectory or graph or infographic that tells you this month you had this kind of expenses. Food was leading, let's say in May, and then
Yes,
in
yes.
June, entertainment was leading or something like that.
Yes, I can add that by a graph that which expense is more for the
Graph,
month
running
June.
average. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and you can also try and publish it. On the right top, there's a button publish.
Yeah, yeah.
Look around and play with the prompts and think how someone actually using this as their single source of truth for expense management would face all the problems.
Okay. Okay.
Even with your use case, Divyesh, you can try to validate with someone who actually has a gym targets or something like that. Give them a URL and ask them, is it actually usable? Can you use it as a single source of truth without any external app connector? You have no step counter or other integration or no Strava, nothing. Ask them, what are the things they need to add? And try building it up on a daily basis on a free credit spot you can add. Let's see someone else. I'll appreciate someone else also sharing their app. Yes, Simranjeet, please
So
share your app.
let me explain what I tried to build is it's
Hmm.
basically a chatbot.
Okay.
It's very similar to ChatGPT and Gemini, but the thing is, like, it's basically for, let me tell you the name, it's Atlas Growth Strategist. It's
Okay.
basically for digital marketing. What I did, like, it gives me SEO. It will like go through the SEO, like give Google ad strategies, Meta ad strategies, basically. So I also tried it. I gave the same prompt to that app, and on the other hand, I gave the same prompt to ChatGPT. So I got a very like it was much different. The ChatGPT, what it gave me was very basic, and let me show you.
Okay. You can share the screen.
Yeah, is it visible?
Yes, you are on, I think, Chrome browser.
Yeah. So this is what it looks like. So I just asked it, like, generate me a Google ad campaign, like for digital marketing for a person who are selling this digital marketing company for a person who is selling his services related to digital marketing. So firstly, he gave me like the whole analysis that on the like when we start with digital marketing, the first thing should be like marketing strategies, how to build marketing strategies, then the opportunities, and like it also gave me the strategies and execution plan. It also gave me the budget. But on the other hand, like this, I searched on chat gpt with the same prompt. So it just gave me a like overview of ads, that what keywords can I use, the headlines. There are just only keywords like
It gave you all the metrics that are used for the funnel tracking of performance marketing and if you CPA, I guess it's conversion or not. Okay. So tell me,
yeah.
can you prompt this chart with another query? Can you go to the bottom and add something? Ask it
Something
something.
else.
Yes, on this slide only okay, I have 3 months or 1 quarter to increase any particular social media you like to optimize for, let's say Instagram, YouTube, or Twitter
Okay.
or something. Pick one, depending
Okay.
on, you can also define the category. I am marketing for a D2C brand that has a huge customer base on Instagram and social media UGC content, and I want to increase the engagement 2x in the next 90 days.
Yeah.
Suggest me all the. Okay. I'll suggest you write the prompt.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'll appreciate someone else also having their apps ready.
So बन रहा है अभी.
Okay. What are you building, Ankit?
So daily habit tracker for my
Daily
personal.
habit tracker. Okay, that's good. That's good. I can actually use that. Okay, next would be Ankit. And I'll appreciate someone more also. Anyone else building something interesting?
Sir, my app is being processing.
Okay, Anant, what are you building?
Like I'm building an application. It is like current account, UPI account for a company where all the employees spends the expenses of a company spent by employees for like traveling, conveyance, and
Okay,
attending flights at cafes and hotels like
got
that.
it, got it. So you're building something in the lines of Ixigo for business, travels, and all. Okay, fair. Anyone else? I like to like very interesting use case so far. I like to listen more. Okay, I'm generally curious right now.
Sir,
Yes, yes.
like I asked him that I have a client of a tech company and I want to increase the sales by 2x in 1 month. So I want some marketing strategies to work on it. Like, so it gave me some key opportunities and like it also
Okay,
gave me like retargeting methods and comparison
okay,
of that with other companies and the like a good way effective way in which I can work on it, like step by
okay.
step explanation. And the thing I would like to add in this is like the mic feature and the comparison feature. Like if I want this company or this plan to compare with the other one.
Can you go on to your prompt that you gave?
This
So,
one? Or
see, I have a client of a tech company. What you can try second prompt is with try with the company of a I have a client that's a cosmetic company, something similar to let's say minimalist also,
okay.
and it's a up and budding brand in the very early stages, and they have distribution across quick commerce marketplaces like quick commerce in Zepto, Blinkit, and marketplaces like Amazon, Flipkart, and they also have their own website, something like this, so that it gets more context on what exact individual funnels are. The funnel looks different for I have a real website, let's say mycosmetics.com. Funnel looks different for Amazon and Flipkart, and funnel looks different for quick commerce like Blinkit and Zepto. So give that prompt, so you'll get how it segregates three different strategies based on the channel as well. So
Okay.
it gives you actual actionable per you know ordering channels that we have. Okay.
Okay. So can I
Meanwhile,
stop the screen so I'll work with
yes,
it?
works. You can work in the background. We'll have a look at different tool meanwhile. I
Okay.
think whose app is built and would like to present. I think Anant, Ankit, you were mentioning. Would like to go?
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Shall I share
Can
my
have your
screen?
yes, please.
Is it visible, sir?
Just a second, your screen. Yes, I can see your screen. Company comparison, UPI expense tracker. Okay. Okay. Can you walk us through the prompt you gave and what was your line of thought for building it?
Basically my prompt was like if you are hired for a role of expense tracker and you have been assigned to track all the expenses of the company which are being done by employees where employees sometimes have to spend from their pockets while they are meeting the client
Okay.
somewhere or traveling, which will be paid after the month. So and it is also difficult for a company to get all the bills and also for audit. So this system has been designed like a centralized system which will be having a server where all the UPI where will be funds will be given to employees and for the
Just,
transparency.
just a query I have. From the prompt you have written, did you give the prompt via audio? Like, did you speak up?
Yeah, actually
Okay. Because the
my keyboard
prompt
is not
is
working today.
no, not an
That's
issue.
why.
Because even I sometimes give prompt speaking and I can understand the dialect. Okay. Interesting.
So
And
and the name of the UPI will be company.
is this a name that you selected or it's suggested by them itself?
Yeah, it is selected by me.
So you selected the name. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. And would you like to go on the preview so that we can have a look on the complete version?
I'm not getting it.
There's a button named this on the top, blue button named preview with a globe icon. Yes, there.
Yeah, but yeah, just a second.
Yes, take your time.
Like this is the preview. We are viewing as like Arav Sharma sales lead.
Okay.
Like this is the fund where we have allotted like 8,50,000, and the current amount is like 8,11,000, and the amount spent is here like 38,000.
Okay. Did you reconcile? Is the maths matching up? Did you check that?
No, I have not yet checked. I'm still
Try
on
once.
working on it.
Like just pull up a calculator and check if the subtraction and all is adding up here.
I'm doing. Yeah, it's matching, sir.
It's matching, right? So
Yeah.
did you explicitly tell it that the employee's wallet will also be considered in the company wallet because then it's overlapping fund across two wallets, or is it a parent-child relationship between two wallets?
Yes, sir. It's like parent-child relationship.
Okay.
Where
Did
if
you
employee is spending from himself, he'll be paid after.
Okay. So did you explicitly define that this is a parent-child relationship, or did AI build it and you are post-building interpreting it?
No, I didn't actually mention that parent-child relationship, but I also mentioned that if the employee is paying from his wallet, he will be paid after that by the bills.
Okay. So in that case, what you built actually is a
But
closed loop wallet for a company level, and this is not actual funds. The 811,710 is just an allocation for this particular company employees, right? And employees are spending on their
yeah,
own, and then post spending they'll
no,
be claiming it, something like that.
yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, okay. And okay, scroll on. What all other views you have? Spend by
It's,
employee. Okay, there are a few names. Spend by category. Okay, recent activities and supply. Are these spend by category something that you added as a presets, or did it automatically gave it?
the categories were by given inputs were mine, sir, like
Okay,
hotel, convenience, traveling, meals, and all. And for clients, those were the
okay,
inputs given by me.
fair. And
And the examples of employee is generated by AI, like Arav, Priya, Rohan, Sneha.
so there's no actual data connected as of now, but you can extend it to have some kind of a .xl or .csv import export so that you get the
Yes,
real-time data, let's say from the mail or transaction of a bank account or a simple API endpoint or something. You can do that as well on
yes.
this. Okay,
It's like a
scroll
rough
on.
idea, right?
Yes, yes. So this is a like good MVP for initial stages. Recent activity. Okay, so how is it doing the recent activity? 5 June, 5 June, 2 June. Okay, okay. Reverse. Most recent at the top. Fair. Olive Beach, hotel, supplies, Phoenix Market City client. Did you happen to mention any particular location for this, or did he select any location? Because I can see
Yeah, it has
Phoenix
been
Market.
generated by AI itself. It has been generated by AI itself.
Okay, okay. Because it has spread around the location part. Phoenix Market City, it hasn't mentioned the location. But then
Yeah.
on Lemon Tree, I can see site visit Hyderabad. And I for a fact know that Lemon Tree is there in Hyderabad because I visited it. So it's like
Okay.
factual as well. Make my
Yeah.
trip travel, flight Bangalore to Delhi. Okay. Limited office snacks. Pending approved. Fair. Apple BKC. Okay. Mumbai location it added. Client gift. Okay. Let's check. Let's check two Mumbai items or two Hyderabad items. Is it looking? So okay. Bombay to Hyderabad round transfer. No. What I'm trying to look at, let's say pick a particular name. Let's say Vikram or Priya. And I'm assuming that
Okay.
Vikram went to Hyderabad. So are all the
Okay.
transactions within that particular 1 to 2 day from Vikram location mapped to Hyderabad only? Because I don't think you have explicitly added this. But even in the sample data set,
Yeah.
what all things AI is doing, that's something I want to look at.
Yeah.
But the data is
Okay.
not consistent enough. Okay, fair. Anything else on the bottom? We'd like to scroll. Okay. Toy
No.
Brewery. Is it a location there? So no location. Okay. So here on the second last, it's looking at Apple BKC client and the person visiting is Neha on 26 May. And there's no entry in and around. Okay, fair, fair. So very much sample data is not coherent. Got it. And
Yes.
now tell me, how do I add an expense here? Is there any way I can add the expense? Okay, submit an expense. Try
From
submitting.
here, sir. Like 5,000 categories can be chosen from here. It's like the same inputs that I have given. And here is the QR code generated from where the payment can be approved.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, yes, I'm following it. By payment can be approved, you mean what? Like the submission can be made or what?
Yes,
scan to
it's like
pay.
expense.
Okay. And you build this view for the admin side of the company, right? And not the employee side.
Yeah.
Fair? But then I have a doubt here. Employee would also need to submit the
No,
expenses.
it's like it is from the employee perspective, where
Okay.
employee is submitting to the company that I am making such expenses, and company will approve that.
Okay. So what generally happens is when you build this kind of a use case, we have a two interface scenario. One is the maker and one is the checker. So in this scenario, the employee who's claiming an expense is the maker, and the admin and the finance team or the legal team who's approving are the
Is
checker.
checker.
Correct?
Yes.
So in that
Yes,
scenario,
absolutely.
it will get into two interfaces. Okay, for like our current use case, this is good, but keep in mind when you're building actual use case when we have two interfaces. Okay,
Okay.
add the merchant name, pay.
Note for the auditor and the receipt. Receipt has to be uploaded here.
Okay,
And we'll go to approvals now. Like these are the all approvals pending, where we can approve and also decline. This is in the hands of admin or the finance team.
correct.
And here all the analytics. This was also input given by me, so that it can be presented and the transparency can be maintained in the company. And it also results in ease of auditing.
Okay.
Yes, we can check the wallets that have been claimed by the employees, where we can add also the amount accordingly.
Okay. Let's say you want to click on a particular employee, Arosham, right? Is there any option to click on it and drill down on the L2 level of ledger?
It's like it's showing the balance and we can add the amount.
Okay. So let's say me as a
We
admin
can add like
want to look
5,000.
at, yes, okay, I got the top up wallet part also, but I want to just look at how much expenses, let's say Arav or Sneha or Rohan had made. Maybe I'll have some kind of icon here so that I can click on that and I can see all the ledgers of particular to employee. That can also
Got
be
it.
added as an iterative use case.
That
Got
can be
it?
modified accordingly. Yes, sir.
Yes. So always when you build apps, it's an iterative process, and we look on what user actually wants and keep on adding each feature or each use case step by step. Okay.
Yes.
Anything else you like to
Okay.
discuss on this?
Now, I just needed some outputs and insights from you.
Okay.
According to me, this was like basically a raw idea what I had in my mind, and I've all submitted according to your format that you have given, like role, context, format,
Yes.
and task. So this is what output I have given, and we have to once go like critically and analytically so that we can modify accordingly.
Okay. Sorry, I missed you. Someone came in. Please, can you repeat?
Sorry. Yeah.
I missed you. Someone.
Like my idea was like very raw that I had, and the
Hmm.
inputs that I have given was like in format that you have that we have discussed today, like the role, task, context, and format. And I was like waiting for your insights so that we can critically and
Uh,
analytically go through this.
okay. And I think your voice broke. So what you tell, I'll tell you how I approach building such apps out of Lovable or something. I create an extremely detailed what we call this as PRD, product requirement doc, wherein first I write, let's say
Yes.
100, 200 words and all. And then I share that document most likely with Claude because I do have a paid subscription. There's no rate limiting for me. And it's like I take a good 15, 20 minutes to just to and fro discuss everything. Like I told you, okay, here clicking on Aru Sharma should show all the ledgers of particular employee. These things
Yeah.
I discuss in the chat itself, even before giving the prompt to the builder. Then I have a particular kind of architecture document wherein I define key how the view should be. Key there should be a admin side view, there should be an employee side view, there should be a login basis, their employee ID and date of birth, and there should be a static password or a Google login and all. I define those all things with explicitly detailing in my prompt. Then I have my data sources, more like the in a tech we call it the DBMS architecture and all. Key where should the data coming in from? Let's say you're mentioning that there's this balance. So where is this balance being fetched from? I might have some kind of a, let's say, Excel sheet or SQL DB or any kind of a data tabular arrangement wherein I'm fetching it. Or it might be my, let's say I have a corporate bank ICICI account. I might be fetching it via a API endpoint. So I define all these details upfront in the text itself, and then I
Yeah,
keep
we
building.
have been fetching from like HDFC.
Correct. So you have mentioned that this
Okay.
UPI ID ledger, let's say bank statement, is your primary source of truth for all the debits and credits for this particular company
Yeah.
companion. And then for each
Yeah.
employee wallets, you have a sub child ID linked with this companion added HDFC Bank. So it has a
Okay.
unique identifier. So these all things I write in the prompt itself. For the session purposes, I kept it on Lovable basis, but yes, you can go as detailed as possible. Even for the color schema, I create a different document named as design language. It explicitly tells me what would be the size of this header, how the tags would be, the edges, the color schema, the size, how mobile would look, how gestures would work, everything in explicit detail you can work. Okay,
Okay.
so we'll move.
Got it, sir.
I hope you got your clarity.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So let's move on to someone else. Someone else would like to present a project, or I think Simran and Divesh, you want to something? You want to present? Or should we look at someone else?
After I did present, I think mine's wrong.
Okay. Simranjit, I believe you were doing some additional prompting. Would you like to share something?
I was doing, but I need to give the prompt again, and I'm not that satisfied with it, so I'll do it again.
Okay, okay, okay. We can keep iterating. Meanwhile, someone else would like to jump.
So I had a few questions.
Yes.
Now for my app, the one thing which is lacking is like there are many things which are lacking, but then as you mentioned, connectivity with other apps. So if we give the prompt telling that you need to connect with these apps, does the AI tool like do it, or is there any other backend source or some coding should be done?
See, primarily, if you want to connect any kind of data source, you'll need to provide one level of authentication that would always require some kind of a 2FA or something. So for my personal Claude setup, I have it connected with my Gmail, my calendar, my Drive, my Zomato account for that matter, my Zerodha account for investments, and few of my other use cases, my dashboards for my work and my personal dashboards. So one time I'll have to provide whatever login that particular tools ask. Like let's say for Gmail calendar, it's Google login. For Zomato, it's a OTP based login. For Zerodha, it's a security code based login. Once I've connected it, I can go on to the AI chat and I can simply ask, fetch me my last 20 days of transactions, like my trades in my Zerodha Demat account, and tell me per transaction, like per trading transaction level PNL and collective PNL. This might be for one, let's say, active trading. Even I can ask it to fetch my latest portfolio on mutual funds and across all other asset classes and tell me if I want to have an aggressive, equity balance or debt balance, what should I do in the next 6 months, starting from today, to have my SIPs reconfigured. So it will fetch all the data. It will tell that, okay, 6 months post, you have a target of 70 to 20 equity to debt or something like that, or large cap, mid cap, small cap differentiation. And then it will backtrack and build it. So for that point, data source would be, let's say, Zerodha. And even for Zomato use case, I might ask that I'm currently sitting in Mumbai and I want to have the best, let's say, chole bhature in my 5 kilometer radius. And then what will do is it will fetch all my addresses. Let's say I have 10 addresses. It will maybe ask you, what address are you looking at in Mumbai? And then basis that, it will add filters. It will fetch other addresses and help me place the order. So initial connectivity you need to do manually. Then actual tool calling would be different. Even the same prompt, I can tell that get me my portfolio and order me a dessert gulab jamun. It will simultaneously call two agents, two tools, and get me both in the same sequential prompt.
Now I made the gym app, like the VTaper app,
Okay.
and I have a smartwatch which monitors all the steps, your calories, your heart rate, everything. So that also has an app. So this is Fast Track app. So if I want to link the Fast Track app to the app which I made right now, so how do I do the connectivity? Because I think direct connectivity is not possible, right?
See, so this depends on the source that a particular app provides. So recently I did saw a use case wherein someone connected their Strava cycling and running to a dashboard and plugged in something what you had to do. What you have to check is he check at the Strava website. I'm just picking up an example here and check what all data sources they offer. And then ask ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini ki Strava offers me this use cases. This is my project. Give your project URL, publicly published URL to ChatGPT or Gemini and ask them, I want to interface my whatever app I'm using for tracking steps and my other exercises on this dashboard. How do I connect? If you're not aware about API endpoints or DBMS, keep on iteratively asking AI. Eventually, it will tell that's understandable to you, and step by step you can follow it down. So basically, there are simply two steps. One is source of truth. What is the source of truth? And then you need to figure out how to connect that source of truth to your own app or dashboard that you're building. And mostly the connector will require some kind of authentication, most likely via email, Google, या फिर API endpoints, या फिर simple 2FA, like two-factor authentication. So it's like it's figure outable. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, understood.
Okay. Anything else? Someone like to ask or someone like to present their projects?
Sir, I have built, but I use Claude to generate a prompt, and I copy paste that prompt into the Lovable.
And
But the app is so simple. I will share.
yes, yes, definitely we'll have to look. Share it.
Sir, my screen is visible.
Yes, I can see the Lovable UI and the app name Habitly. Okay, nice name. Did you select this name or did Lovable suggest you?
Lovable suggested.
Nice. Okay, preview it on this.
This is the
Click.
this is the habits.
Ankit,
I
can you
can
click on
add.
this? Can you click on this preview icon so that we can see a full screen version? This
Sir,
preview
this
globe
one.
icon. Yes,
This
click it. Yes.
I'm clicking, but it's not full. सर हो नहीं रहा.
अच्छा ठीक है चले कोई नहीं जस्ट जो चैट वाला है उसको लेफ्ट ड्रैग कर लो एंड विल हैव अ लुक हियर सर fair so tell me how your top looks on the page drag to the top okay Saturday June
Sir,
6th 0 of 4 habits done okay
I
and
can if I
mark it
run the
as checked
workout and I can yes
okay 25% 1 on 4
yes
keep clicking
8
Acha,
glass of
what
drink water so I can
okay 8
times.
glasses okay did you mention
Yes.
any glass like half a liter glass or 1 liter ऐसे कुछ या फिर it's simple standard assumption की 8 glasses
I can edit. I can edit here.
okay you have a emoji
And I can
icon as
also
a
yes.
did you add this all
Colors
emoji
and
icons
the
on yourself target is this reminder is this okay I have a question here on the reminder part that Claude give you that you should add a reminder or did you explicitly mention that in the reminder
Claude suggest.
okay then I'll ask you a question here so did you happen to review the prompt or did you just like copy paste because let's say I set a reminder for drinking a water every hour and your website is live so
Yes.
where am I getting the reminder did you happen to think on this aspect
From
like
notification.
notification like where on
In,
the desktop itself or the mobile itself
yes. I notification. Oh, I can't understand. Sorry.
if my website is not open in any of my apps or any of my browsers, will my notification surface?
Yes.
Hey, I'm asking, did you happen to think on this?
No, I don't think
Okay.
don't think that.
So like next time you build something like a app that requires two-way communication or some kind of a reminder, think on what surface your notifications will come. Maybe you can add on some, let's say, email or WhatsApp or Telegram or any other surfaces that provide a connector.
Yes. We
So,
can use WhatsApp.
yes, think on that. Think on that. Okay, let's go forward. Add a habit. Okay, edited. Okay, add a new habit. Type anything, whatever. Learning Python. Okay, interesting. Are you actually learning Python?
No, I have to start.
ठीक है.
But I have to add also hours also like how many hours I have to study.
Okay, have you added provision for that?
No.
Okay, can iterate it later. And did you happen to add some kind of a streak trajectory that let's say I want to see for
Yes.
how many work? Where's the view for that? Okay.
I see.
Learn Python done. So this blue color is for
100%.
That's 100%, but I can see a differentiator of what all things I did in that day. Is it like that?
So because it's not completed, I did not.
Okay, got it. The credits are limited. You can try again when the credits refresh. Okay.
So मैंने 2 बार डाले prompt तो उसमें credits
credits consume हो जाते हैं. This is pre-tiered. Fair. Okay, this activity last 90 days you have, that's a really interesting part. Maybe you can consider bringing it at the top. And something similar, I think, Divesh, even your health tracker use case can have. Or at the very top, a left to right running date-wise thing. You can simply see what all days you actually went to gym, or in this case, what all things you actually learned Python or something like that. I think heat map based approach, if you add particularly, it will be getting it.
Okay, so
okay, this sounds good.
Last,
okay, you added a dark mode system.
Yes.
Reset all data. Fair. Did you explicitly type this reset all data or is it included in the Claude prompt?
It's a Claude prompt.
Cool, cool. So I'll suggest you, I think even early Divyesh and Simranjeet mentioned that the prompt we get from Claude, don't just blindly copy paste it. Like when you have it, if it's in a readable range, let's say 100, 200 words, try to just skim through what all things it's mentioning. And what are the things you don't agree, review it or ask again the same AI chat that point one, I don't agree with this, or clip it a little, make it more detailed, or I don't need these kind of a jargon. So even making the prompt requires iterative process. It's in a task itself. So have that. And I think I had like really good projects running with everyone. And I would appreciate you guys publishing it, making it iterative, and maybe share it later. I'll have it look as well. Anyone else want to share their projects? Because so far I've seen really interesting use cases. Ankit, you can withdraw the screen. Okay. Anyone else? Else we are looking at concluding the session. I want to look at the Gemini use case, but we already built everything like better here in the Lovable itself and creating the prompts and all. So anyone wants to quickly share their projects or even their prompt? I'll appreciate seeing at your prompts as well. No one? In that case, I'll have to look at concluding the session. Any queries anyone has, I'll address for let's say 4 5 minutes and I'd like to conclude the session.
Uh, we have come across like the term financial modeling. So I want to pursue I want to do my CFA and get into investment banking, where financial modeling is key for every evaluation of a company and how to value the company. So how AI I'll be starting my college from next month, basically my first year. So I'm having a 4 year time period where I can learn different skills. So I want AI also to be part of the skill. And how do I incorporate AI in like my day-to-day activities for like financial modeling and learning new skills so that I can be up to date after my graduation and use
So
AI while work.
primarily, if you're looking at the IB part, there'll be two buy side, sell side, and thing. We'll start with valuations and all. So be sure with your actual financial concepts of what kind of model are you using, DCF, CF, all that valuation models, and how it fits a new category. Let's say quick commerce wasn't an existing category, let's say 7 8 years ago. So you can't have valuation for quick commerce the same way you had quick valuations for even commerce like Amazon and Flipkart. Zomato created an altogether different category. So have a very clear idea on your valuation concepts and how startups are moving. That particular part. Obviously, the legacies is what business structures you have. You can have multiple references for like Ashwat Damodaran and many other sources. Be clear on that. Then have a basic idea of how you build even manual models on Excel, like the valuation models, so that when you actually use AI, you know that this is the particular kind of drop down or a toggle I need to have. So recently, I built a personal, let's say, net worth tracker Excel and all. So I added in all the asset classes in it. I added projected increase in the asset classes. Let's say I added gold, a projection for that. I added my mutual fund stock portfolio. Initially, I added static entries, but then I connected via Zerodha MCP. Then I also have few checking account wherein I keep certain funds, my emergency fund, liquid funds, savings account, current account. For some, I could find a online endpoint, and then I had a toggle. Then I have, let's say, my loans for home loan, car loan, education loan. I can add what part of that I need to add in my liabilities, in what calculations. If I'm expecting my education loan to get over in 3 years, so post my 3 years of projection, the education loan should be considered. I should have some kind of switches on that. So primarily, before using AI, need be sure with what you are doing, because AI will give you a very templatized approach. And if you're not aware of what you actually want to build, it will be like benchmark with what other people are also doing. So primary is that. And then if you're using Excel, I'll suggest having a look at Claude connector for Excel and what it does, because I've seen my finance team using this Claude Excel connector on a D2D basis for building their models, their expense, and your month end reconciliation and billings. So have the foundation strong, and then AI will build on top of it. Like don't go on AI as a primary perspective. Anyone else would like to ask anything? You have something to ask, Devish?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. What about like AI certifications? Do you recommend any AI certifications?
So far, currently, I couldn't see any credible certifications, at least from my standpoint. But if I do happen to find, I'll be happy to share. I believe for AI, it hasn't been a saturated space. No one knows how tools should explore. Like currently, we are using Claude, AI, ChatGPT, Gemini. Maybe tools might converge. So certifications, I don't know how much they'll add. But then again, if I happen to find something that's credible, I'll be happy to share. But in the current AI landscape, I believe in just exploring all the tools that are available to you. So that even if the tools keep evolving, all the tools get shut down and new tools come up, you know how and what to use to get the output that you want. So anyone else has any doubts or any queries you simply want to ask, feel free. I see many people haven't even spoken or talked about anything, but this is your time. If you want to ask simply anything, feel free. No one? I'll consider then concluding the session. Thanks everyone who contributed, shared their prompts, and actively interacted. I really had fun interacting with all you guys. And let's see. You can try and reach me out. I'll be having share details. Sure. Bye everyone. All the best.
Thank you so much.